Right, Brandon. Um, on the one hand, I can't even believe you said that because it just goes to show how tempting it is to be fucking stupid still. We've got to stop the counter trend trading mentality. Stop trying to find strong stocks finally hitting their top or strong stocks finally hitting their bottom, and you're going to mastermind the picking of their peak or their bottom, and it's going to be brilliant, and it's going to make more money than there is in the entire world. It's like, be done. Let's be done with that. Let's be done with that thinking. Reversals. It's just I think probably in your day trading, it could be a real problem. Even it's a very small edge, and you're often wrong. And when you're right, you only get like 2 or 3 R. Risk reward out of it. It's if you're lucky, because the things retrace and then they bounce, and then you have to cut them because of the drawdown, and it's just it's not so good. What you want to do is the first part of what you said. Which is, yes, it's better to find a weak stock that's trending down. Like, see how you have Upwork up here? That's a weak stock, or what I've been shorting for a few weeks now is Peloton, I was short Peloton. I'm short Space. Look at that. See that big red down? Just find stocks that are going down or up. It depends on what direction you want to bet on. And then get on the train. That's a much better way to do it than betting on that the train's going to hit a brick wall. Trains, trying to figure out when a train is going to derail is a heck of a gamble compared to just getting on a train that's already moving. It's a money-making operation. You just get on. Anyway, I have like 25 of those, 25 stocks that are going down and continue to go down. Look, there's one, Space, Teladoc, Upwork, obviously Peloton, but for now, that big drop can cause some retracement. So now's not the best time to get into Peloton. Palantir, things that are just edging down every day, they just can't get it up, and they're just edging down all the time. SDGR is another one of mine. Shorts, Pags, DraftKings, Penn. Did I say DraftKings earlier? I don't think so. No, I didn't. I don't think. Penn, Ozone. You see what we're getting out there? I mean, look at that. It's just getting wheat stocks, go short, because they're probably going to go down. If the market tanks, that's only going to create an assist. It's only going to be an assist. So what did you say, Brennan? That's not really what I mean. I'm saying, should I be trading the defensives that you moved into, for example? Yeah. Like, XLP. Yeah, the defensive, we talked about it yesterday. You might want to wait for like a signal that the market is bottom. It's okay to be in the defensives, but they're going to go down with the market too. Like, if there's a crash, like I talked about this in the class, if there's a crash and the market drops 30%, defensives will drop 10%, so they'll go down. So going long something that is defensive is no guarantee that it's going to go up. It's just that if that's all you were in and your friends were in everything else, you would have lost 3 times less money than they would have lost. It's a better spot to be in. It's still a good idea to not be in crashes long. anything, right? You could still even cut staples, and then just at the bottom, after a couple days or a few weeks, when the bottom goes in, you could get into, well, actually at that point, at the bottom of a crash, it's really, defenses are sort of pre-crash. And if you get, what's the word? Like caught, not if you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, but that's a good analogy too. With your pants down. If you get caught with your pants down, and you're in defensives, doesn't hurt that much. So the time you get into defensives is in anticipation of of bad market turmoil, right? Just like, it's not, this time is rough. Time is rough, right? It's topping, it's chopping, whatever it is. That's the time to get into defensives. They'll probably perform during that time. They're going to keep going during that time. They're going to do just fine. But a crash affects everything. So if a crash happens, you cut everything. You cut all equities. And you make sure you quickly leap into, if you're not already in it, gold, bonds, VIX, SPY puts, Qs puts, stuff that goes up during a crash. You just start loading up until the market bottoms after a couple of days or weeks, and then you sell all that. You've made a ton of money, and you buy up growth, SPYG, growth, and you sell your bonds, you sell all that stuff, and then you buy all that good stuff. That's like, we should have had a crash class, actually. The class was more or less set up last night to protect you guys against choppy markets and rough markets, and to semi-prepare for crashes. But yeah, maybe next week we should do a class on crashes if by then the market hasn't crashed already. Fingers crossed. Actually, I wouldn't mind it, obviously. Bring it on. All right, I'm going to start the TikTok stream. Give me a sec here. Yeah, me. I got a whole bunch more there. Yeah, totally. Jamia, GME, AMC, Fiverr, Dada, BKSI, Beely, BILI, Arvel, ARVL, Arrival, which is up 200%, and I've already rolled it. I mean, Jesus Christ, some of these things just continue to drop like lead. The other one I missed there was Lemonade and KC and ALXO and Affirm. I mean, amazingly enough, it's been really easy to find stocks that are smoothly going down infinitely. But it's the trying to find the ones that are going up and in a nice sweet spot smoothly and reliably, that's been hard, including like Ford, which we were really loving. But now, last 2 days, the huge pullback in industrials and financials, banks coming in with bad news, so that screwed up our industrials and our financials play. But still somewhat decent is energy, XLE, and base materials for inflation. Actually, even base materials aren't looking too sweet. So it's down to like energy and defensives, XLP. See that, XLP did not get hit too hard. See, it got hit though. Anyway, I don't know what I was just talking about. I feel like I said something twice. There we go, going live over there. And we got everything labeled up. Yes. Okay. Nice. The put call ratios are getting into oversold to bearish territory. And that could continue today. And if it did, it could signify an excellent time to buy. And it could be worth the risk that you could be wrong. And then you lose 2%. Or 5%, or even 10%, because if it is the bottom, if we do end up hitting a great buy point today, and you're right, oh, you could make 50%, 200% on something that if you bought it at the bottom and it goes up over the next few months, you can make a hell of a lot of money. Love the train analogy. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. You're getting on the train. You're getting on. It's going in a direction, and it's a locomotive, and it's not stopping. And that's not necessarily, I think, what Brandon meant, but it was also a good lesson for everybody. Jackson, are you in here? Let's take a look at this. What was it we were going to look at on StockTwits, guys? Remind me. Sure, I'm Jackson. Okay, I asked you that earlier. You didn't say anything. I have something to tell you in a second, but can anyone remember? Thank you. BSFC. BSFC. I got to, keep my train of thought here. Really derail. All right, we got 10 minutes, 9 minutes until the market opens. Hello, everybody on TikTok. How's it going? If you'd like to join our trading community or come check it out, just go ahead and click the link in my bio, in my profile, and you can come check it out. And I'll even welcome you. I'm able to see when you guys come into the trading room. I'll see your name and shout it out on the live right now. All right, I'm watching right now. Let's see who comes in. Who's going to come in? Is it going to be you? Come over to my profile and click the link in it, and you can come check out our trading group. We've got free alerts and lots of other resources for you here. What was I just going to say? So, Jackson, did you attend class last night was my question. Okay. I was making some coffee, too. It's kind of like chai coffee. Kind of nice. Hello, Eli. Welcome. 98% of traders can't even beat SPY. Yes, that is correct. So, why make it difficult on yourself? Just get SPY. VOO. If you can't be an active trader, you got a job, you have a life, whatever it is, then, just put your money in VOO every month when you get your paychecks. Put 5 to 10% into VOO long term. Welcome, S. Smith, E. Smith. Is this an overreaction due to Peloton news? I think it's a technical breakdown on the market, and the Qs are bearish, but SPY and the Dow is actually still bullish, and SPY is sideways. We did a huge analysis last night. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't think I saw you there, Jackson. So anyway, the reason why I mentioned it, Jackson, was we went over a little bit about how I use MACD to get in and out of the market, using the MACD to get in and out of the market, and how it was timed just so perfectly 2 weeks ago when I moved all my portfolios into defensive. And it almost basically called the top because, I was long and loving it all the way up until right there, that point right there on the market. That's a pretty damn good spot to go, oh shit, and have called the top. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. There's lots of different levels in the Discord. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of things for free, and I'd love to see you in there. I'll shout you out right now if you go over and join. Welcome, 47 ounces. But yeah, click the link in my bio, you guys over on TikTok, and you can come and join our trading community. Yeah, I hit the bullseye, right? I went over in class last night how complicated the thesis was in order to get out right there. It was a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it was a stacked amount of information. Had to do with this pullback and this pullback, and the fact that SPY used to be in a much better channel, and all of these candles of consolidation here. It was so much information, and it was a great example of how just with experience and as you get better with trading, you will get better at seeing these things and putting together multiple levels of information. Confluence, creating confluence. What indicators do I use? How do I enter your membership? Well, just come on over into the Discord and then start checking out the different channels. Welcome, Orca Whale and the original KM. So yeah, the market went crazy yesterday, but the amazing thing is we're making money because we're betting on SPY puts, VIX calls, Q puts, TLT and zeros going up. Should the market hit the fan? Should the market hit the fan? I like that. And thank you. Yeah, this is Think or Swim. And looking at it right now, yeah, gold is going up. Gold is now up over yesterday's close and approaching, getting up and over, trending over 2 days ago's high. So this would be some progress on gold and also an indication that people are worried and they're looking for some place to put their money that's not cash, because they're even worried about cash or just the fact that inflation is going to destroy the return on their cash. Inflation is, roughly, if we round it, going to devalue your cash by 1% per month. I mean, I think most people like to save money and get 1% a month. Inflation right now is causing cash to lose, roughly speaking, 1% a month. And so better to put it into gold. Gold is the apocalypse currency going up. But consumer staples, cereal, toilet paper, your basic necessities, XLP, consumer staples, those are always going to be a safe place to go as well. So you'll see XLP doing well when market is not doing well. That's a place where you can put things. And a lot of XLPs, a lot of those individual stocks, Procter and Gamble, et cetera, do offer dividends. They're not superb, but they do because they're great value stocks. And value stocks hold their value quite well during this time. Hey, thank you, Eli. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome, the original KM. Yes, you guys over on TikTok, like what I was saying, click the link in my bio and you'll be able to come right into our trading group. And I'll welcome you. I'll see when you come in. I'll welcome your username when you come in. So pre-market buys, somebody asked, what are your pre-market buys? So, we're watching Netflix. Netflix just hit 400. Right before the open, we have 3 minutes until the market opens, and Netflix just hit 400. So it's now down 110 points. I think that's more than 25%, or it's somewhere around 20% actually, 21%, I think. And then Peloton, obviously, we're keeping an eye on. But of course, the news is that the Peloton news was a rumor. It wasn't necessarily official press release from the company. The CEO denies the rumor, but CNBC reported that. It's really the first instance I've ever seen of CNBC ever putting out a rumor. So in that respect, I trust CNBC a lot. And in that respect, I wonder, how backed up this rumor is by them. It could be quite backed up. It could be true. And the Peloton CEO blowing hot air up our ass. I mean, come on. The company kills. No one wants it. It's dying. I'm supposed to trust the CEO on that? Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm going to go with the rumor on that. But in any event, that caused Peloton to find some support and give people the notion that there's still some value there. And so it's hanging out around $25 pre-market after hitting a low of around $23.75 yesterday. And there goes Netflix hitting $398 now, entering the 300s. Can you believe that? It was pushing 600 for a while there, and now we're entering the 300s. I think the worst story here is Netflix, not Peloton. I think Netflix is the same story. It's the same story. The demand went down 65%. Like, they lost a ton of growth. And so I think that's probably inflation. Went grocery shopping yesterday. I couldn't believe a little thing of soup was $10. Like what? My kids, when they grow up, they're going to get used to those prices, and they're going to, get used to these inflated prices. For us, this is bullshit. This is real. And people got to cut their Netflix and choose Disney, whatever they want. You just can't have everything right now. You just can't have everything. And stimulus checks have stopped, right? So these are tough. This is a tough moment. You got gallons of milk were $10 plus. Yeah, there was a place in California. Gas is over $7 a gallon now. $7 a gallon. The market opens in 10 minutes, you guys. If you're on TikTok, come join our trading community. If you'd like to join us trading and check out our trading group, it's the link in my bio in my profile. All right, the market is opening, and we have a bearish bias today. However, that could get turned around, so let's see how this market goes. Right before the open and going into the open, SPY is spiking. So is the Dow and the Qs, tech. So we're getting some retracement on the open, some support here on the open. What's up? You're in California and can't keep paying $15 for chicken. Well, move, Jake. Move. That's the answer. Do what Jackson did. Do what I did. Do what Elon Musk did. I moved out here to Texas 6 months, to Austin, Texas, 6 months before Elon Musk did. So for the first time in my life, I can say that I was smart enough to do something before Elon. So, all right. Gold is hanging out where it is, and now the market is starting to rip down. I mean, how much confidence do you guys have buying today? I don't think a lot, right? Upstart falling pretty strong, $3 drop off of the open. Upstart, UPST, that's another one that I'm short. We're looking at Netflix holding that 400 level. It's now over at 403. But boy, have those calls really cashed in. I would say, I'm sorry, puts. Have those options really cashed in? Yeah, vote with your dollar, totally. Dollar voting is the most efficient. Well, moving is the most efficient, I would have to say. I mean, California, what do you call that? Gerrymandering? California can't gerrymander themselves to Texas. Well, kind of they can. If you do come to Texas, please come to Texas and vote the way Texas votes, because that's why you're moving here. That's why you're moving here, right? So make sure you vote how Texas votes, because you like that. You don't know it, but you like that. Vote that way, because that's why you're coming here, right? Don't come here and vote it back to California. Come on, think. Just stay in California then. It's not that we don't want you. We love you. Just think. All right. And on that note, you guys over on TikTok, if you'd like to check out our trading group, just click the link in my bio. It's right there. You got to go out of the live right now and go over to my profile. Then you can click the link in my bio and come right on over to the group. All right. Welcome, River Rat. Joseph Orico. Welcome. It may be a strategic thing. Turn Texas blue and never lose another national election. Well, yeah, it doesn't quite work like that, though. Everything balances out. It's just like boys and girls. Left and right is genetic also. We'll get into that someday. Anyway, the VIX climbing to 2740. So regardless of what SPY is doing, the VIX is worsening. No, that's the high, sorry. We're down at 26.7 now. Okay, so we do have some concordance on the VIX. And that's a good sign, because right now the Qs are rallying, and potentially they're about to break over pre-market highs. So this may be a day where people are going to buy up the market. This may, in fact, be an amazing bottom. rates are not showing that there's any problem in the market and that the market will crash. But it's still good to play it defensively. And this could be the bottom of this correction if we continue to behave this way. However, I think it's been just about damn near every day this week that the market went up for the first hour or 30 minutes or 2 hours and then started to tilt over, momentum waning, and then it started to break pivots and levels, and then we went the other way, and some of those days turned out really, really badly and bloody. What are my thoughts about sundial? So here it is on the chart. Let me show you. I mean, maybe you can see what I'm seeing. So sundial down for a year now. Just down, 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 down. Now, it's only 50 cents a share. So even if you lost all your money and the company went bankrupt and it's 50 cents a share and you bought, 1,000 shares, that'd be $500. The risk unit of losing all your money would be $500. If it just goes up to $1.50, that's a nice 2 or 3 to 1 reward to risk ratio. So, but the thing is, I think the way you need to play sundial is you need to plan on, it becoming a sub penny stock, because that seems to be where it's headed. So plan on losing all your money in sundial as your risk unit, as your stop, and hope that it goes to $1 or $1.50 maybe in the next month as a spike, right? And then exit on the spike, please. Don't hold. Please don't be naive. What goes down and spikes continues to go down and spike and go down and spike. Okay? What goes down and spikes and then goes down and spikes and then goes down and spikes continues to go down and spike. All right? It's real simple stuff. First 3 months of trading, you can pick this up. If you just got here, you're not a Texican. I like that. Tilray, same deal. So just did another home test and you're negative. Negative, good. Okay, well that's the home test. And did you blow shit up your nose? Anthony, fuck yeah, you did. All right, well do it again. All right, get out there and go do a legitimate one. Or if they accept that, then bring that, I guess. All right, cool. All right, Anthony, good luck. Shit, get on that plane and get down there to Miami. My thoughts on prog shares. I think what you mean to say is preferred shares. You're saying progressive shares, or are you talking about the stock PROG? Progenity? Okay. Progenity has been in a downtrend for over a year. Almost a year and a half now. So I think that's a bad place to put your money. Unless you're shorting. Good place. All right, now the market is struggling a little bit, but it could just be a pullback. Gold is going back up. Energy is pulling down. Bitcoin, sure. I do talk about that and can. Wednesday, and they required a COVID test. Wow. Those home tests are not acceptable. I was like, hey, didn't say that anywhere. Yeah, so were you able to get in? So if you look at Bitcoin on a logarithmic chart, it's making continued just perfect progress. Nothing to worry about. So please buy this dip at 38,000. That's what I did. If you just look at Bitcoin on the logarithmic chart, it's clear as day. that because of the halving and the algorithm, if you look at it on a logarithmic chart, you get a much better idea for it because it's exponential. And you can see that it's doing just fine. It's linear on the logarithmic chart. So Bitcoin doing great. If it breaks 29,000, that's a big problem. I doubt it will do that. ADA, all of the crypto is following. All crypto is following that same analysis that I just made. You guys over on TikTok, just click the link in my bio. You got to bring up my bio. You got to click here, my name, and then it pulls up the thing on the bottom, and then you got to click my face, and then you'll click the link in my bio right here, and that will allow you to come into our trading group. And welcome Shrek, welcome C's, and Mike Z, and Baines, and Reed, and Be Legit, and Z Digits. Welcome to the group. Come on over, you guys, and I will call out your name on air, your username. Just click the link in my bio. Come check out the trading community. All right, so how's the candle today looking on SPY? Well, it's red at the moment, so we're below the open. But in general, we're above the pre-market trading low. So we're kind of making progress here on the market. Scary market for sure. And it would be a good idea for you to be in as many shorts as you are in longs, meaning longs are what you're getting into that you bet will go up, which is the way we normally invest, but many people trade. So they get in and then they sell, a week later or the same day for day trading when the thing spikes up or makes a run. Or you can take partial profits all along the way, right? Well, same thing with shorting. You can make money on the way down if you can short it or if you can buy puts with options. So if you have anything long in your portfolio and it's a growth stock or a tech stock, you're in extreme danger of a lot of price correction. And you should either sell out of that and get into defensives like consumer staples, or simply just put in your portfolio as much shorts as you have longs. So, and a short is not something that you think, something going up that you think is going to go down. A short is not something going up that you think is going to go down. Let's say that again. A short should not be something going up that you think is going to go down. No. A short should be something going down that you know is going down. Just as much as a long should be something going up that you know is going up. And we talked about this earlier this morning, pre-market. It's like getting on a train. All you got to do is ride the train. Just get on the train. Follow the train. Jump on the train. Don't try and guess when the train's going to be derailing. That's a waste of time and money. And it doesn't end up giving you very much result either. That's called counter trend trading. Yeah. So just find trains going in that direction. You want to see what that looks like on the short side. Look at space. Look at space. It's just going down and 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 down. I can do this like it's been like a year or half a year. It's been going down, and Peloton. I've been in Peloton going down, 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 down. Another good example was KC, Ozone, GME even the last few months, that's a good short. AMC as well, obviously. They're fairly linked. Upwork. So that's what you want to look for. trains that are going that way. And for a while, the longer the better, and the more consistent the better. They keep making turns and stuff. You can't be sure it's going to go down. You want one that's just always going down, a slow descent into hell, right? And conversely, you want the same thing with your longs. Like Ford was going really, really beautifully for a while there. And before about a month ago, Costco was just gorgeous. Look at that. Really was on a beautiful run. And you never know when the train's going to derail. If you're in a long or if you're in a short, but you just simply be prepared to cut the position if it starts to go the other way. That's it. Simple stuff. All right. Welcome Watts and welcome Faisal and Jean T. And welcome someone with lots of beautiful Japanese letters. I don't know what they say, but they're beautiful Japanese letters. I wonder if I can copy and paste that. It would be so cool. Oh, I think I might be able to, and translate that. Welcome Blue Eye Ray, and let's go Brandon, and call me Daddy. Let's go Brandon. You're especially welcomed in the group. All right, good job there. Let's see, translate, and I'm going to type in this username's Japanese characters. Oh my God. Butt eater. Welcome, butt eater. I actually went through that. That is why I went through that whole process, because whoever that was knew it was going to be the greatest joke of all time. The greatest practical joke of all time. Netflix dropping now. It's at 393. The market has retraced fully back to the open and under on all levels. Let's take a look at the Dow. Yeah, the Dow is red and currently beneath yesterday's low. The lowest we got yesterday. The lowest horrific low we got yesterday. We are now below that. And off of highs. So that's not really good. We're kind of dojiing. It's about a 50% retrace. So maybe we'll hang out here today in range. Maybe we'll get a little bit of our hopes up and it'll grind up a little bit. But also maybe this market starts to tilt over again and continue what's been going on. There really hasn't been, unless, I think they said, what's the lifeboat that can save this market right now from falling? It's earnings season, and earnings season starts next week. There's going to be just flurries of earnings for the next few weeks. And, Netflix, well, actually Netflix did well as far as earnings go, but the guidance was really bad, not good. And so if that continues next week, then there's no life raft out there. There's no life raft for this market. I can't imagine. So we really need earnings to hold up and earnings to be good. And this today could end up being, let's say that's true, that earnings go well next week and the week after. Well, that's going to turn the market around. It could. It most likely would turn the market. That would be so much positivity. That's what we really need right now, that it could turn the market around. And that would mean today. So thinking ahead as a chess player, that would mean today would be a great day at these lows to plant some bets, to plant some seeds. So, people are just wondering, should I wait till the end of the day when the market goes way, way, way down like it's done 5 days in a row and get the ultra low? Or should I get in now? It's lower than it was at the low yesterday. Could be a good idea. Depending on how much money you have, you could cost average, meaning get both if they happen. You get some now, get some later if it gets better as far as going down more. And then on Monday, cut your positions if you were wrong in earnings start going the wrong way and the market starts dropping, or cross your fingers and hope that that was the bottom and you got in at the bottom. It can be well worth the risk to try and pick a bottom in that kind of situation. Yeah, it is a little bit counter trend trading, but this one's a little bit more based on factors than it is TA, technical analysis. Welcome Claudia91 and Big K to the trading community. Anybody else on TikTok out there who just came to the stream, if you want to join the trading community, just click the link in my bio. So you got to go out of the live and go over to my bio where it has the link in the profile. Click there. Palantir short. Is Palantir not doing good? Yeah, let's take a look at the sectors. Let's see if any rotation is happening, if any sectors are going weak. And what we do is we look at that relative strength of each sector relative to the entire market. That's a different way of looking at it. So here we are. And we can see that consumer staples today are doing even better than yesterday. Consumer staples are about to become the strongest, best performing sector in the entire United States stock market. XLP. Healthcare also is turning up today, and utilities. Healthcare and utilities are turning up, kind of bottom reversing with healthcare and utilities and a little bit real estate. Okay, so XLP, XLV for healthcare, and XLU for utilities. These are places which are right now starting to show the beginnings of superior relative strength to the market. And these kinds of rotations, they can last, like 3 weeks. So, get a month option on those that they're going to perform. XLP, XLU, possibly XLRE for real estate, and XLV for healthcare. The sectors that are getting much worse and are in a downtrend, tech, so that's XLK or QQQ. XLY, so that's consumer discretionary, meaning like disposable income and buying non-necessities and things like from luxuries down to just toys. It is right now just about to cross over and become the second worst performing sector right now. And it's been in a downtrend for about a month and a half, 2 months. So, consumer discretionary spending sector, XLY, doing very poorly. So, you can go after puts on that. It's just been in a beautiful downtrend. Same thing with XLK, tech, like I had just said. The ones that are sort of even and sort of up in the air still is materials. Materials have been kind of grinding up and maybe they're slowing. Industrials, they've been kind of sideways, grinding up, kind of slowing lately. And energy now starting to kind of round off the top and maybe show signs that it's peaking. Energy, it might pull back for a couple days or a week here while consumer staples, utilities, and healthcare start to outperform. So this is like a wonderful way to look at the stock market when you look at the sectors and the economic side of things. It really puts you in the right perspective as to what you should be getting into, what you should not be getting into. And you can even invest, like I just said, temporarily in those sectors. Those are ETFs that you can get calls on or get puts on, so you can short them or you can go long on them, depending on which sectors you want to do. And then, you want to have bets on both sides of your portfolio, especially at these uncertain times. You want to have bets on both sides in your portfolio. And again, not that something that's going up might go down as a short, but something that's been going down. It's just much more reliable. It's much more certain. You're going to thank me later because you'll have less heartache and you'll be like, shit, because let's say you got into three things that you thought were going to go down, they were going up, and you pick three things that you think are going to go down. Well, it's already difficult to be right on that decision. So you could be wrong about all of them. It could be very probable. There's probably a coin flips chance, a 50% chance that you're wrong on all of them. So now you are 3 times deep in to a wrong decision. So that's not good. You need to get on the trains that are going down and just simply add that to your negative side. You want to have down and up in your portfolio during times like these. You don't know where the bottom is, so we want to have some up. The market goes up, then those go up and appreciate in value. You don't know if we're at the bottom, so the market may continue to go down. So you want to have negative delta in your portfolio, stocks that go down and have been going down, and get that assist from the entire market dropping, like Peloton. Peloton's not in a better, imagine how much better Peloton would be doing if the market was in a raging bull run. It probably would be flat. It would be sideways. It'd probably be at like 30, 40, 50 still, just because of the support that the market gives. Maybe it'd still be on decline. Not doing well in great times is still pretty good. You're still doing pretty good when you're not doing too well in great times. Right? It's great times. But anyway, it's not great times right now on the market. And so you have to be careful. Who taught you how to trade? Asks someone. I have taken seminars. I have been trading for over 25 years. So back before the internet, real seminars in person, and also books. Have you ever heard of those? They're things with pages. Books. I would read books, and now with the internet, you can learn in 10 months what took me 10 years. That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. You can get 10 years in 10 months with the internet right now. You still probably have to buy some books and get a mentor and watch YouTubes and do research on the internet and all that, and follow groups and learn every day. But in 10 months, you can now learn what without the internet it took 10 years, and without social networking took 10 years. Nice. Yeah, the market is turning down, you guys. SPY just broke pre-market low. So SPY is now on the short side, bearish again for the day, and Qs have gone bearish. The Dow, however, is holding sideways. So industrials are holding kind of strong, and that could mean that base materials may be at a nice sweet spot of a low to grab them. So in general, there you go. That's what's going on today. There's not a lot of momentum trading opportunities because everyone's simply, 99% of the people are not dumb. They're just not going to put their money into anything right now. And in fact, they're smart, which means they're going to short everything, and they're going to buy puts, and they're going to short everything. Hey, thank you, Zach. That's a really nice comment. Zach over on Twitch says, it's amazing how much you can learn. I've learned a lot in the 1 month I've been with your group. Hey, thank you, Zach. And if you guys over on TikTok want to come join our group, that's the perfect time for me to tell you that all you got to do is go over to my profile and follow the profile link right on over to TikTok. And when you come on, right on over to the link that's in the bio there, right into our trading community. And when you come in, I will shout out your username. Welcome Alpha Chris 22, and welcome Intellitech, and Drummer Boy 04, and Andy Grove, and TWD 65, and Ahmed Baig. Welcome. Okay, so Bon is now halted up. Interesting. Let me pull that up. Might have a fishy here. Let's see. Bon is halted up from market open of 322. It's up at 451, indicating to open at 435. The momentum might be over. Say my name. It's Mohammed. Say my name. GME is at 96 apparently. All my shorts are activating. My portfolio is up about 10% today. 10R, just on the fact that it's a market neutral, beta weighted, delta hedged portfolio. The fact that means I have a balance of shorts to longs. So whichever way the market wants to go, I'm making money. Yeah, I know, Joseph. Lots of fake accounts out there. No, I'm waiting to welcome. If anybody wants to make their username, fuck you, Evan. That's fine. I'll welcome you too. Yeah. Just come into the group. I'll put my money where my mouth is. Okay. And we love to help you on your trading journey and get you started making some money on the stock market. Making money on the stock market in your first year of trading is more about not losing money and learning than it is about making money. But not every person who's going to help you on your journey in the beginning, or even if you're self-learning, is going to tell you that that's what you should be focused on: learning and losing, and being careful about losing money. Instead, they're going to try and YOLO you into a lotto, and you're going to lose all your money after 3 bets, and you're going to hate the stock market. And that's going to be really unfortunate, because the stock market needs to be your friend. It's the only place, well, not the only place you can run a business, but it's one of the best places where you can put money to work for you while you sleep, and so that you don't lose money, and you can beat inflation and the deflation of your cash, which is the real goal of saving. And that's what you should be doing with your excess money, is saving and investing. Actively trading, like day trading or even swing trading, actively swing trading, or managing your portfolios or your markets and stuff, that's a job. It's a substitution for having a job. So that needs to be profitable. If you can get a job and make more money than risking your money day trading, you should get the job. You're not supposed to lose money in the stock market. If you're day trading, it's because you can make money. You got to make money. Otherwise, it's just the wrong decision. So if you're already using money and you're losing, number one, stop and paper trade and learn and start to get it to the point where you can make money, and then turn that engine on with real money. And in the meantime, mow some lawns, sell some lemonade, learn how to run your own business, hustle, flip, or get a job. These are your choices in life. And I'll tell you another thing that I've learned the hard way is be financially successful first, and then buy your dreams. Don't try and be successful at your dreams first and hope, and drag that on for years and years and years. Because it doesn't sound like necessarily fun if you're passionate about something else and you have another dream, to go and just make money and be financially successful. because you have this other dream. But I'll tell you something. The fact that you can eventually do any fucking thing that you want once you've become financially successful is extremely exciting. And you will be able to buy your dreams at that point. But you can, whatever it is you want to do, you want to become Picasso, you can have endless paint, you can have a beautiful studio, beautiful canvases, and you can do that to your heart's content. And you can also travel the world while you do it and make sure you pay your bills, and you can have charcuterie every afternoon and champagne in the evening. But you can't do that if you try and do your dreams and be successful at your dreams first. If you do that first, please don't drag it on for more than 3 years. Let's max it out at 3 years. Papa Evans here telling you, watch out. Don't drag your hopes longer than 3 years. 1 year would be great, but 3 years, really tops before you just go make some money. Just stop and go make some money and start to learn to save and live, what do they call frugally or practically? Save some money, keep building that, invest it, grow. And once you're financially successful, buy your dreams and live happily ever after. That's the much better way to go. So the market is falling. We're making money on, Roku, Upstart, IQ, Fiverr. Let's see, what am I most activating shorts right now? GME, Affirm, TDoc, Teledoc, DraftKings, Lemonade, AMC, Jumia, Palantir, Space, Upwork. Almost everything is going down. Beely, Arvel, ARVL, Arrival. I'm now up 250% in that, and I've even rolled that one already, so it's probably 600%. KC, I'm up 200% on that. I'm up 250% on SDGR. I'm up 125% on Space, and I've rolled that twice already. I'm up 181%, 2% on Palantir. I'm up 164% on Lemonade, 223% on DraftKings, 120% on Teledoc, and 60% here, 20% there, everywhere, right? So you guys over on TikTok, if you want to participate in that and learn how to trade, click the link in my bio, click the link over in my profile, and come into our trading group and start your journey. And happy to see you there. All right, that's it for the morning program today. I'll see everyone, all our members, in the trading group. And you too, everybody on TikTok, come on over to the trading group. We'll see you in there. And let's continue our conversation in there. And let's make some bank. All right. Yeah, Mark, what are you up? You got a good position on something there. I know it. All right, you guys have a great weekend if I don't see you again. And by the way, if you just type Market Mastery into Google, my video lessons are the #1 result. Market Mastery, you type it into Google, it comes up. You'll see me, Chart Trader Evan Evans. There it is. If you want to learn over the weekend, it's a great time. Come back Monday, super smart. Get in there. It's so cheap. You'll be blown away, and you get access to everything right away. You learn at your own pace, skip around, whatever you want to do. Market Mastery. Thank you for dropping the link, Anthony. All right. Okay, guys, have a good one. Have a great weekend if I don't talk to you. And